Hi guys, and welcome in my Photoshop tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you something like this retouch manipulation. As you see, it's something like moody dark manipulation. In this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to add this lights effect, how to apply rain effect into your image, and also how to add all these filters to your image in non-destructive way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and let's start. I create this manipulation on new project, so click new, and to width at 9020 and height at 1080 is the size of my project. So at first we need to prepare our background. You need to find nice city image, something like this, street image. You can find some of this type of image on DeviantArt, for example. Of course, all the images and all resources I use in this project I link in the description if you are interested in. At first I need to change the image size. Width at 9020. And drag it to my project. At first we need to remove some parts, for example this man and this part. It's a few methods to do this. For example, you can copy some parts, just like me, and adjust this. To hide some unnecessary parts. Maybe it doesn't look perfect, but it's the best way, I think. I'm not sure. And then merge layers. You can also use patch tool. In a few other parts, but as you see, here is our problem. It's hard to delete this and hard to remove this, so it's not so easy. But let's try with lasso tool. I'm not so good in that. And all other parts you can try to remove using clone stamp tool or smooth hewing brush tool. Also here file via copy. And try to do something like this. It takes a time. It takes a while to do it right. And now you can merge these all layers. And use clone stamp tool. Maybe it doesn't look perfect, but I think it's quite okay. So now also delete this part using clone stamp tool. And okay. Now it's time for all filter effects and stuff like this on this image, to lightning effects and others. I started with hue saturation. I started to desaturate it a little, about minus 50. Also, you can use color balance. To add some drama mode look. Maybe photo filter. And as always, it's good to use gradient map, but I do this at the end. Right now, maybe curves also, to add some drama. So right now it's time to add some lightning effects. I download some special brushes for this. Also, I link it in the description if you are interested in. So add some lines to the lanterns. And of course, if it's too strong, you can change opacity a little. And of course, add some others. You can find a lot of different light brushes or star brushes on DeviantArt and Brush.se. Of course, also you can add some brushes on the car. And maybe some lights to the windows. Maybe soft light will be better for this if it's too strong. But also you can change opacity, whatever you want. Sorry, because I know it takes a while, but we all need to be patient when we create this. Okay, I think our background is almost ready. So now it's time for our model image. It's a Nikki stock from DeviantArt. Also, I link her in the description. And for this, as always, I use pen tool. Then of course click right, make selection, feather radius at maybe 3 pixels. Then layer via copy to copy these parts and take a look. It's something like this. Image size can be too huge. Maybe something like this. As you see, I make some mistakes here. So I need to clear this. Also to clear this you can add layer mask and paint it with color black, all unnecessary parts. Well, we didn't need that. So okay, right now I create my background and apply my model to the project. As you see, when I put the model right here under all these layers, it looks quite natural. Of course, you can put the layer with model right here, but as you see, it doesn't look so natural, and we need to start our work right here to adjust our model to the background. So right now we need to start work on our model. I try to do this a little different. As I said, you can put it here until your work is almost ready, but I do this right here. Press Ctrl or Command on Mac and select this layer. At first, hue saturation, desaturate it. We need to desaturate it. Then we should add some color balance. Some highlights. Maybe like here, maybe something like this, and also curves. And here you just change the and we add some contrast to this layer. And okay, I think right now we can add Dodge and Burn tool. As I said, I do this before, but I think it wasn't such a great idea. So create new layer, edit, fill, of course with 50% gray, and blend mode to overlay. I started my model. And now just a little the walls, buildings. And now burn tool. To burn some parts. And okay, so right now we can add some lens flare, I think. I have few. Also, I give you a link in the description for this. And take a look. Always when the background is black, change blend mode to screen. And as you see, it's invisible right now. If it's too strong, you can change opacity, for example, to 70, and maybe another lens flare like this. And also screen. And I think it's a good idea to add some rain to this image. We can create this right here, but this project is too small, so I need to create new layer. Change the image size to 4000, for example. Select color black and white. Go to filter, render and fibers, and set the variance and strength according to your image size. Then change back this image size to and drag it to our main project. Then click Image, Adjustments and Levels, and drag this cursor on the right. Maybe just right here, depending on how big your rain need to be. Then go to Filter, Blur and Motion Blur, and set distance about 50 pixels and angle at 90, and change the blend mode to screen. And as you see, it looks like this. If it's too strong, as always, you can change opacity. And at the end, what I always love to use in this type of manipulation is gradient map. It gives you some nice contrast. Change blend mode to overlay, and then select your gradient map. For example, I select this. You can create your own gradient map or whatever you want. And okay, if it's too strong, just change opacity and it looks something like this. And at the end, maybe another gradient map. This time I change blend mode to soft light. I use the same gradient map as before, but change opacity to 50%, and I think now it looks better. So it's my final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something. I know it was a little chaotic, but it was my improvisation. I didn't have any concrete plan. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel if you are first time and if you are interested in this type of tutorials. Also check my other tutorials, and I hope to see you in the next Photoshop tutorial. Thank you.